Hello and welcome to this review of Stillhouse, America's finest black bourbon. Now Stillhouse, introduced in 2010, their claim to fame is canned liquor. Okay, so they use a kind of like the old oil cans. I think some automobile products are still in these metal cans, like maybe Magic Mystery Oil, Marvel Mystery Oil. Okay, this is 80 proof, so full proof. I mean, it's not a liqueur proof. Produced and bottled by Stillhouse Spirits Company, Columbia, Tennessee. Owned by Bacardi Ltd these days. So introduced in 2010, like I said, this company, they don't give tours of that production facility. It's misty out here, so hopefully it won't start just dead raining. It's a masterful blend of, they say, corn, rye, and barley and limestone water. They barrel it and char new American oak. It'd have to be that for bourbon. Charcoal filtered, rested and mellowed in roasted small batch coffee beans. Sorry. So they rested in small batch coffee beans. They don't say which coffee company. The label is raised. Okay, you can feel it. It's a tactile finish, or tactile, thing there. Serial number BB-C018-2257. Make, batch, and item number. Okay. There's another number down here. Can't figure it out. Alright, whatever the case. They had a super sale at a local store. Mathern's had this $2.99 for the half-size cans. And that's $5.98 for a full size. And Total Wine & More, I checked this morning, they've got it for $22.99 for a full size. So what a deal. Now they kind of allude on their website to the idea that you should chill this. It says metal cans are better because they chill real fast. You don't have to wait on the excitement or whatever they say. But I'm gonna drink it at room temperature and see what it's like at that temperature, and maybe I'll come back with a second video, a follow-up chilled, because I've got the other can chilling, the other half-size can chilling. So they had a sale a few months ago before this one with the cherry whiskey with cherries added. They age it with cherries and then they filter them out, and that was dynamite. And I think they had those for $1.99. That was amazing. Alright, so it doesn't say straight bourbon. We don't have an age statement, which means it's at least 4 years old, aged at least 4 years in new charred oak, so it could be that dark. I'm not saying they're adding color in. You're actually not allowed to add color into bourbon. But they might have this listed as a distilled spirit specialty, which, bourbon, you're not allowed to add flavoring to bourbon either, but you can do it. You just have to have it registered under DSS, distilled spirit specialty, and then they'll stick it on the bourbon shelf, not on a liqueur shelf. Okay, and I see that all the time. I know of a number of bourbon with natural flavors brands. Okay, but technically not a true bourbon. Coffee. Maybe a little. I'm just smelling wood right now. Oak, charred oak. Smells nice. Now this, you would figure the company's competent. Know what they're doing. They got a good parent company, Bacardi. They know liquor, right? Well, of course, rum, but they bought a lot of other rum companies. They've bought a lot of Scotch whiskey companies. So Bacardi's have gin, I think, also vodka. So they're reaching out all over. All right, very dark copper. All right, taste. Cheers. So the aroma's nice, but there's not a whole lot with it. Not actually picking up coffee. Let's go with the taste. Cheers. Okay, so it's not coming across syrupy and nasty on the taste that you get. You see, get that with liqueurs if you do a liqueur and it's at room temperature, because usually the liqueur, the flavoring coming from like a syrup, an extract. You know, it might be like vanilla extract or cherry puree. It's like a, you know, it's semi-solid or syrupy, so you're going to lose that with the chilling, or it seems to reduce that character, unpleasant character. Now, when they're dead cold from the freezer, they'll be good. But this one's coming across more of a bourbon. Now, Google's giving it a 4.5 out of 5, so they're saying it's an A-, a 90. Total Wine & More is saying, nah, it's a B, 84. And Distiller.com, like a big time liquor review site, they're not too thrilled with it. They're giving it 68. You know, they're saying kind of bad. All right, but I'm gonna read the reviews. I don't know if a 3.42 on their site is bad, but I never could really get a definitive explanation on that site of what is good, bad, and ugly. I've tasted enough. It's medium bodied, has a very dry finish, very woody like aspect. It's like wood. You feel the barrel oak more than like syrup, which is very good. Well, coffee. I'm not saying they're using coffee syrup or anything like that, because they're not. There is such a thing. They're using small batch coffee beans. They're putting the whiskey, resting it over coffee beans for some time period. Who knows, maybe a year. They're filtering that out, so it's highly filtered. And you're picking up a subtle coffee flavor. It's very subtle. If you gave this to somebody without them knowing it, maybe they wouldn't pick that up. But of course, I know it says it on the label. You know, like gin is grain neutral spirits rested on juniper berries. That's the minimum required. It has to be rested with juniper berries or it's not gin. Now, they can add flavoring. They'll add herbs, spices. They'll all do all of that. But they don't class it as a liqueur, interestingly. So, yeah, gin by its nature is flavored. I don't deal with that too much. Gin, I'm not really a fan of gin. I don't dislike it, but I don't look to drink it or taste it. So this one, have enough left for a review. Might have to pour a little more. It's good. I'm gonna go with Total Wine & More. They're saying it's good. I'm gonna say good. I'm gonna go 85 out of 100. A good product, nothing great, nothing excellent, nothing fantastic, but it's good. Is it worth the $22.99? Yeah, I would say so. I'm glad I got 750 milliliters for $5.98. But yeah, how is it going to taste chilled? I'm not sure. A lot of times I can really change the character, so I think I'm going to maybe in a few days or a few weeks try to do a follow-up chilled version. So this will be Stillhouse unchilled, and then I'll do one Stillhouse chilled. Black bourbon. All right, so corn, rye, and what they say, malt. Malted barley. Corn, rye, and barley. Not an unusual bourbon mash bill. A lot of corn, some rye, some are higher rye than others, and some malted barley to finish it off. Some bourbons add wheat, a lot of wheat, but this is not one of those. All right, so thanks for watching. A good enhanced bourbon, and I'm gonna say laissez-les bon temps relais. Y'all go to Tennessee and have a good, I can't say take a distillery tour because they don't offer them, but have a good trip.